Many of us would like to have a brand new BMW, but financially, we just can't cut it. So a lot of us will have to look towards a pre-owned market for a BMW, like this 2015 BMW 328 xDrive. Hi, this is Joe from Scarff Ford, and I'm going to tell you about this 2015 BMW 328. Let's dive in. This is a really nice example. As of making this video in October of 2025, it's about 10 years old. Right now, you can find 3 Series like this in the pre-owned market, depending on the options, features and mileage, for between $15,000 and $20,000. So pretty much for the price of the cheapest, most economical new car you can buy, like a Nissan Versa, which honestly is as basic and no frills as you can get for a new car. You can get something with a little bit more luxury, a little bit more performance, and that's exactly what the 3 Series delivers. For decades and decades, I don't know, 40, 50 years, pretty much since the mid 80s, the 3 Series has been the benchmark performance sport luxury sedan. It's always been on the top 10 list for one of my favorite automotive publications, Car and Driver magazine, darling of the automotive press, refinement, performance, handling. Those are all things you get with the BMW 3 Series. This is a nice example of about 74,000 miles. Most people average about 10, 12, 15,000 miles a year. So a lot of these 10-year-old BMWs have over 100,000 miles. So it's a little bit lower miles. Nice condition. This one features xDrive, which is a BMW's proprietary all-wheel drive system, great for the wet, slippery weather we have in the Pacific Northwest. If you live in the snow belt, you're probably gonna wanna look at an all-wheel drive version of the 3 Series. They've been making them since the 1980s. Rear-wheel drive is standard, and it is a rear-wheel drive based platform. The primary drive wheels are the rear wheels. Obviously, the all-wheel drive systems can send power to the front wheels, but having that rear-wheel drive bias, that balance of a rear-wheel drive platform, that is the magic formula that makes the BMW 3 Series such an amazing handling and performing vehicle. Most performance vehicles are generally front-engine rear-wheel drives, like the Mustang, or up until recently the Corvette, and obviously the BMW M3, AMG Mercedes. I can go on and on. Most performance vehicles are going to be built on rear-wheel drive platforms, and generally the more affordable BMWs, the cheaper ones, are built on front-wheel drive platforms, and they definitely don't have the feel and engagement as the larger BMWs like this 3 Series built on a rear-wheel drive platform. There are a number of different engines available in the 3 Series, but one of the most popular one is this TwinPower Turbo 4-cylinder engine. In fact, we can find variations of this engine in brand new BMW products. It's pretty much a workhorse engine for the BMW product line. Probably more BMWs, the majority of BMWs on the road generally are powered by this engine. It makes about 240 horsepower, not a big vehicle, so 0 to 60 is pretty good, right around the 5-6 second range. It's matched to an 8-speed automatic transmission, also very fuel efficient. You'll average right around 26, 27 miles per gallon. Reading one automotive review on their test drive loop on the highway, they actually got one to get up to 33 miles per gallon. That's pretty amazing. Beautiful styling. The styling of the BMW 3 Series has been evolutionary, not revolutionary. BMW has a winning formula with the 3 Series, so they don't make radical design changes whenever they do a redesign of the 3 Series. It's always gradual, incremental, evolutionary. And even though it's a compact, rear seat space is not too bad. I'm 6'2", so I had this front seat adjusted for me to be very comfortable, nice and lean back, and still, with that 6'2" person sitting in front of me, my knees aren't hitting the back of that front seat, and I still have a decent amount of headroom. My hair's a little bit puffy, it's grazing the roof a little bit, the headliner, but I'm comfortable back here. This is very nice, and look at that. We got rear heated seats, even better. Nice upscale interior, wood trim, stitched leather, very, very nice. And of course, when you're driving the ultimate driving machine, that used to be their slogan. I don't know if they still use that anymore, but appropriate so, one of the ultimate driving machines, the best place is the driver's seat. They have a nice leather up steering wheel. I love the interlock gauges, kind of that retro BMW styling. We've seen like this style of gauges since the 80s. It's very nostalgic for me. I've been in the car business 30 years. I actually had a BMW 3 Series when I was in high school, and this is all very nostalgic. I like it very much. Nice wood trim interior. We have an 8-speed automatic transmission, very easy to use. We have a drive mode selector, which will change the behavior of the vehicle. Basically transmission shift points, throttle sensitivity, maybe changes the steering. I'm not sure if they did that back then. So we have Sport, Comfort, Eco, Pro. You can see that the graphics on the screen will change depending on the drive mode. Of course, we have heated seats up front, a moonroof, Yeah, 74,000 miles, pretty low miles for this vintage of a BMW. You have a navigation system. It might look like it's flickering, but that's just a GoPro. Something with the frame rate on the GoPro camera can look like screens are flickering, but believe me, it's completely fine. Yes, a really nice, fuel efficient, all-wheel drive performance sedan, space in the back seat. Great examples in the pre-owned market like this one. We're Scarff Ford. I don't know if this one's still available when you're watching this video. You could be watching it 5 years in the future, but I will leave a link in the video description to our current BMW inventory. Maybe this one might still be here while you're viewing this video. Maybe we'll have some other cool products. We always have a lot of nice products here. We have a very big pre-owned business. We're Scarff Ford. We've been in business 103 years. We sell new Fords, new Isuzus, and a very wide variety of pre-owned vehicles. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.